it's near impossible to do a tuck through in this house without there being noise somewhere. I did a voiceover this time, but this unit is from KlaiyiHair. It's a 13x4 frontal wig. I think it's 150% density. It's either 150 or 180, but I wouldn't say it's like a 200% density. Well, it's nice. It's very nice. I love Klaiyi's curly hair. I don't think I've had straight hair from them yet. I think I've only ever had curly hair, and their curly hair never fails. Super soft. It was transparent lace, but it was on the white side. But I would say it's good because of how thick it was, like, well, how thin it was basically. The lace is very thin, but it was just on the white side, so that's why I went and put makeup on, because I didn't have no lace tint with me this time, so I just thought let me do some makeup. But I'm not really a pro when it comes to makeup on the lace, and obviously it's turned out orange. So yeah, but I wanted to try a new baby hairstyle. The baby hairs on this unit are very fluffed out, very fluffed out, so I can fluff them and they will stay. I wanted to try and do like bold but fluffy, and I thought the only way to do that is, well, obviously you'll see. Whole section is literally just my regular install. I just used my bold hold liquid gold, and then I just went across my hairline, just the front of my bold cap, and glued my unit down. I'm not sure if this second bottle of liquid gold that I have is fake or whatever, but this second bottle was not trying to glue down the same way that my first bottle was. I'm not sure if something's different in the ingredient, I'm not sure at all, but it was a little bit different to work with this one. It wasn't as sticky, and yeah, I wasn't really keen on this install, to be honest, but we worked with it. So I just went in and did my regular install routine. Then onto the baby hairs. So I see in this Instagram video, I'm gonna try to link the video down below, and this girl, she literally just used a lot of foam, which I do anyway, and she just did very big swoops with her baby hair, and then she cut the baby hairs, like defined them to be small afterward. So I thought, you know, let me try, because they came out hella fluffy for her, and I was just like, yeah, we want some fluffy edges, so why not? So I just sectioned out my baby hairs like she did and foamed my hairline back. I took my melt belt and I'm just gonna blow dry it and set that in place. So once everything was dry, I took off the melt belt, and at this point the lace was looking good, but it doesn't finish looking that good in my opinion. So I'm just gonna brush out the edges, and then they were like overly long, so I decided, okay, let me just cut these down a little bit more because they don't need to be that long. So this isn't a Nairobi foam. I know it probably looks like it, but this is the Lotta Body foam that I'm using. And basically what the girl did was she basically made some ghetto ass swoops. It's gonna look so ghetto, but it works in the, well, it kind of works in the end. You just want to make the swoops, you just want to position the swoops in how you'd want it to look when it's fluffed out. So just have like an end goal in your mind, how you want it to look in the end. Like, this is the kind of baby hair method, you gotta trust the process. So just sweep them and place them to how you want them to be. I wanted a little curl on that side, even though I ended up cutting that off, I think. But yeah, I was trying to do something. So I just used hella foam and swooped it to how I wanted it to go. And then once I was done with that, I just put my mount band back on and then went ham on the blow dryer, because I needed to make sure that these baby hairs were super dry. So once they're dry now, as you can see, they're pretty much set in place. Hella ghetto on the edges, but I brushed them out, and then I'm just gonna take the little razor and cut them as short as I want them to be. And I wasn't mad at it, you know, like the way they was laying, it was like, yeah, it was making sense. And as soon as I cut them, all I really had to do was position them in place, brush them out, push like some hairs back into the hairline, because some of the hairs I didn't really need all of them on my face, to be honest. And I wasn't really used to this kind of baby hair look either, so yeah, it took me a little bit getting used to. But I just cut the hairs like as short as possible. I didn't want the baby hairs to be way too long all on my face. I wasn't too sure how to wear this unit. Like, I was liking the curls, but I just didn't want to have a middle part, or like, and the side part wasn't actually deep enough for me to do, which was disappointing. So I thought, let me just do a little half up, half down, because you can't go wrong. Even though it was causing me hassle, like, you know, when you put your hair in a bubble and then you've got that one piece that's just sticking up and you just like lay down, but it does not want to lay down. Like, it's so annoying. But yeah, I tried to do the ponytail like 4 times. I think this is like the 4th attempt. I think I get it right. It was really trying. It was really trying me. I think at this point I was just over it. I was just like, you know, how it is how it is. And it turned out pretty okay. It could have been tighter, but you know, we move. Alright, so boom, this is the finished product. Okay, so I actually messed up this time. The makeup I put on my lace is way too orange, so if here looks very HD, it's probably because in real life it is very orange, and that was an accident. I think it's because the color I used in the lights looked good, and then when I went outside I was like, sis, that's not your color. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.